Hey guys, Raya here. I think calligraphy is beautiful, and my whole life I've considered my own handwriting to be pretty mediocre, so I've always been really jealous of anyone with the skill. I figure if I want to make cute tags for gifts this holiday season, now would be a good time to learn, so watch as I give it a try. I used this instruction and practice book to learn the fundamentals of lettering. It had a lot of information in it, like all the terminology in the art, as well as advice on types of pens to use and tips for practice. I didn't love the style of the main letters in this one, but it was the best one I could find, so I figured it would work. I started with the lowercase alphabet. I liked that it gave 3 practice tracing letters and then a bunch of space to repeat. There was a really steep learning curve with understanding pressure for the line thickness. I really struggled with getting my lines to be thin. This first row is at actual speed, and the rest of the video is sped up since this was a long, slow process. I went back to the guide as a reference on a lot of letters to just figure out where to change up the pressure and angle of the brush to get the right result. All the practice brought me back to elementary school worksheets. It was really nostalgic. I struggled really hard with the B and D in particular. There were so many change-ups of thin and thick. I had a tough time with both M and N. The small thick downstroke was really tricky to do in the right proportions. The guidelines were helpful, but it was still a bit tricky to control the brush and get the letters to be the right size. I've always thought cursive Z's were really ugly. The capital letters ended up being even more tricky to learn. I struggled with the B and D again. liked the H, it was fun to make. The capital I looked really weird. I struggled with capital P as well. The capital R was maybe the hardest letter to do. I don't think it looked good and I didn't do it well. I struggled with thin lines on the U. It was fun to try the full words and learn how to combine the letters. I honestly wish there were more tracing templates to fall over the words because that was really helpful in making me go slow and deliberate. At this point, I noticed my pen was maybe drying out a little because it was going a bit lighter, so it felt like I had to fill in the letters a bit more. In the end, I really liked this practice book. I just wish it had a font I preferred. I made these practice gift tags on my Cricut and took a minute to color them in. Then I picked some random names to try. The book recommended using pencil or light pen to get the spacing right before doing the real lettering. That was helpful, but also ended up being seen through the pen, so I had to go over it quite a few times to darken up the name. I definitely should have used a pencil and been more careful on my downstrokes. I drew the name a bit wonky on Anna, which was really noticeable because of the duplicate letters. I tried to do short and long names with different letters, but I wasn't paying much attention, and so I unintentionally ended up with no O's or U's, which was silly of me. Then I ended with the channel name as a 2-word spacing challenge. The R was hard, and the H ended up a bit wonky, but it turned out okay. I really liked this project, and I'm excited to use the skill for the holidays. Thanks for watching!